All right, I'm here. Yeah, no, yeah, I'd be careful of Hunting Horn and Monster Hunter Online. Wait, did I click that or not? No? Albino, thank you again for your subscription. Seriously, almost 4 years. It's crazy. I don't know if I'm going to start with Valstrax. If I didn't do Valstrax, what would I go for? Rathalos? I've got the Mantle. The thing is with Valstrax, like, I don't really... To farm it, Mr. Kent, thank you. Is there Master Rank Valstrax? There is. I've been making this other set recently, and it's been, like, super comfy. Like, finally seeing me live? I was live yesterday. Is that not enough? Only MR67? It's, you got a little while to go. I feel like when you're only one away, one handicraft away, it's worth locking purple. I don't know. I could be wrong. Brown, thank you. It's like, I guess if I'm gonna lock the sharpness anyways, it's fine. It just feels like a lot of work for 7% more raw. Do I want dereliction on this? With this, I can kind of get away with it. Yeah, it's the real question is, like, what's the opportunity cost on running 1 point of handicraft? To be fair, with Hunting Horn, it's a way to boost your song damage that you wouldn't get otherwise. So much of your damage doesn't crit, so it doesn't really matter. You don't even need to necessarily build in crit at all. To some extent, if you're doing like a harder fight and you just want to be comfy, you just put on these, right? Is that okay? Not really. Rathalos arms? Does that push us over? I'm sure it'll be 7, but is it like more than 7? 3, 5, 7? Alright, I guess that's perfect. Alternatively, I could just go with my favorite, Charity Arms. Use Jaggy Arms for attack up in your Hunting Horn set? What does it give you, 3 points of attack? I think it's 3 attack, right? Total. I mean, if you include the slots. It's pretty good. I mean, honestly, on some sets, I would probably use it. But, I mean, I don't know. Having... You know, we only have 4 attack. That goes icy. Having Divine Protection 3 just feels really nice. We'll see what I can fit. If I can fit everything in here, then it's gonna be fine. And then we'll also max out Resentment. That'll be nice too. Just get our raw as high as possible because I'm gonna be fighting Valstrax, so it's not like anything else really matters. Like, Element doesn't do anything. It's really an annoying fight. You were hunting with Arlo, just now he decided we won't cap and rode a monster into Espinas until he was so far away. Why do you think he did that? What do you think his reasoning was behind that? His mind is a mystery. You do need Maestro. I don't even know what else I would put in here. I don't really care about Wirebug Whisperer. I think Bludgeoner would be relevant again if they gave us a Cantor. That's pretty much the only way I could think it would be relevant. But they basically have more or less said they're not giving us Bludgeoner. We don't even have any armor sets with it. I guess if a Cantor came with Bludgeoner, it would be okay. But they actually straight up removed the Bludgeoner from Tigrex. Like, it's not even there anymore. Well, it does look like I could fit it. Is it worth running Weakness Exploit? I mean, there's actually no reason why I can't just max out Weakness Exploit and Crit Boost. Right? What do I need? 5 slots? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5? I mean, we're not going to get anything better than just, you know, max Tenderizer and max Crit Boost. But, I mean, that's still 50% of our hits landing, so... I take that, I guess? That's 20% more actual physical hit damage that we deal. I think it's acceptable. Let's make sure this is all upgraded. Takes so long to lay an egg. I'm actually... I'm actually maybe slowly losing my mind. I'm thinking of not even running the egg. Tabdar, thank you. Brand new subscriber. Have you been watching for long? What if I just did this? Is the attack the same? That's even more. Handicraft? I put it in there, didn't I? Oh my god. Brain warning. Brain's final warning. How much raw would a green sharpness weapon to be competitive with non-bludgeoner builds? Well, you have to understand that bludgeoner makes green sharpness roughly equivalent to blue sharpness. So then all you need to do is compare how much damage blue sharp, like how much raw is on like a Garn Golem weapon, and then add to that because people don't run Garn Golem weapons. It's just math, man. White is 1.32, purple is 1.39. And that's the only difference. You know, 12% more on white. 19% more on purple. Let's just do the math. It's right there. Great content, super entertaining. Thank you. Glad you enjoyed this. Little bit of a late start to the stream today. Probably not going to go super late today. But we're going to we'll stream a couple of Garn Golem already 10. Charge Blade is so good. It might be the best impact file, Charge Blade. I know you're a junkie for impact file. I mean, it's nice for slots, but like, I mean, you're just losing so much damage compared to like a Baroth weapon. I don't know. Whatever. I'm not here to yuck your yum. I want you to have the biggest impact files you can get. You could do Diablos. Handicraft Plus. Like on I think, I mean, I'm pretty sure we're going to be getting another level of upgrades. So everything we have now is all temporary anyways. Imagine if this Garn Golem went up to 380 and like was like one handicraft away from a sliver of white. That'd be great. What's Rajang Files? It's impact as well. That hasn't changed. What's Furious Rajang? I don't know. They're both impact. The reason why Rajang was so good wasn't necessarily because it had the most raw. It was green sharpness, which let you put bludgeoner on it, which gave the impact files more damage. I'm just gonna do this one to start. Do Fiorane. Fiorane and Rondine, she's so tricky. Look at the girl. Well, Iceborne went up to rarity 12. And I do think we'll get up to that. I think if it's not the next if it's not the Lucent Narga patch, it'll be the patch afterwards that'll take us up to rarity 11. And then after that, at some point, they'll give us another upgrade of Afflicted that will get us up to rarity 12. That's my opinion. I could be wrong. I don't think they're just going to give us new weapons that are just going to sidestep all the weapons we have already. That'd be almost meaningless. I don't even know what am I using? Earthshaker? Yeah. It's very possible that the final fate of Espinos is just waiting for another upgrade. Oh, I hit it. I didn't even sharpen it. Probably should have. Ooh. You know what? Attack and defense and divine protection already putting in the work. It's just like 20% affinity is just like an awkward number of affinity to give you. Ooh. Saved again? Just getting annihilated over here. I mean, the defense scaling is very interesting. Just the way it works in Monster Hunter in general. It's a bigger deal than you might think. What? Who woke him up? Who did that? Yeah, we got a lot of dogs. We need a fish. The diminishing returns on defense? No, not really. It just depends on how they decide to scale monsters' attack. Unless they change it, the way defense works is like it compares the damage the monster deals, and your defense will like divide that number by your defense, like multiples of it. Like Freedom Unite was particularly interesting because defense was like half as effective in that game compared to other games. Oh, thought I could spout. Such a slobber knocker with him. Did this do anything? It's in his crotch. Somebody else did it. I'll take it. I'll take your pity. Getting ready to stand up. It's like I want to be ready for this Earth Shaker. What? He just left. I should have kept attacking. Oh well. A lot of damage from those little guys on the wall. Yes! Oh, that makes me so happy. Excited for the Metal Gear Survive stream, I promise. Dude, I love Metal Gear Survive. It's actually one of my favorite games. How much gear do I run? The Blitz Scroll and like the little thingy that goes on their back. I should be making a guide on dodge relatively soon. Why do I like Metal Gear Survive? Because I really like Metal Gear Solid 5, and Metal Gear 5 Survive is like a really well done fan mod of Metal Gear Solid 5. Thank you, dogs. Play Metal Gear Survive, play Rising again? Not necessarily. I'm not planning on becoming like a Metal Gear streamer. Do I like Revengeance? Of course I do. Felt bad to you personally? They treat you like a complete idiot through the first portion of the game. Not only that, they also tell you how to play the game. Like, it's actually the worst. I get the sense that at the end, like, the whole project got, like, mega micromanaged. But there's some good stuff there. The story's actually, like, kind of okay. Believe it or not. I don't blame you if you don't. Is it more exciting or overwhelming? It's not really overwhelming. I mean, it's a lot of work. Is it exciting? It's fun to test stuff out. It's annoying to read YouTube comments sometimes. Not all the time, sometimes. Gun Director told people on a Blu-ray release of Victory Gundam not to watch it? What does that mean? Like, don't watch my anime? See, the first Metal Gears are potentially coming back. I mean, I own the complete collection. On, was it PlayStation 4? PlayStation 3? Do I like beacons? I don't know anything about any beacons. Evade Extender 2 for Switch X? Oh, huh. I feel like I don't really need it. I don't run it. One thing, well, sometimes on Charge Blade I really like Evade Extender 1. That's pretty much the only thing I run. That's because Savage Axe is pretty immobile. Metal Gear? Like the Famicom or what is it, like Amiga versions? Fornon, thank you. Is Malzena hunting horn worth crafting for? If you don't want to craft the Valstrax one, it's probably okay. I'm not going to use it. You meant bacon? Question mark? I mean, is that a question or is that a statement? I go to the hunts today. We just did one. We succeeded, but we got our asses kind of kicked. No, I'm not going to lie to you. It was kind of a slobber knocker of a fight. I'm going to do it again. You don't want to get anused by ads? Oh, yeah. How is that doing? Let me take a look at that. I should... The adpocalypse is over. I would hunt more Shigaru. I just feel like the stuff's not worth making yet. Maybe it will be soon. Maybe we get another upgrade for it. allow me to sneak a peek peep the horror. Is that something people say now? We did it. Perfect. Need to run Beta Resonance? I mean, I feel like Beta Resonance is great to use, but I almost feel like people might overvalue it. In multiplayer, absolutely, but in solo play, assuming you've got the right element, doesn't even feel that necessary. I'll use them again. They were fun to play with. They have affinity over budget on weapons again. Somebody else was discussing that the other day. I forget who. Somebody made the comment that they thought that Capcom was overvaluing affinity. Fast Hunting Horn is micro raw too. Well, I mean, it gives itself attack and affinity up and element up. If it didn't have all of those things, it would maybe be kind of like weak sauce. But I think when you put all those together and the fact that you don't need to run any sharpness skills, I think it actually gets pretty powerful. You start putting all those things together. Attack of Egg is so miserable. It does take a long time to come out. I mean, to me, the reason why I like the idea of the Valstrax Hunting Horn is because it has 50 element. There's like a lot of element for that weapon. The best Hunting Horn melodies? I mean, attack up is 10% more element. So, attack up is 10% more attack. You can't really beat it. You're already there? Wow. Cool. We need a fish. Nobody take this, please. Amatsu, hello? You know, element is crazy good on Horn. It's actually, that's what we're building right now. Nah, I don't think Rampage Horn is going to be getting updated. At least I wouldn't put any hope out for that. I don't know, it feels like it's pretty easy to just get yourself more or less locked everything on Horn anyways. Ooh, we got it. Wow. Is Egg not as good as Earthshaker now? Egg is very good for damage in general. Earthshaker is really good for, like, hitting specific parts. I still think it's really, really good. Just depends on how you want to play the weapon. Gotta carry girlfriend on Master Rank 50. I don't think I'm on 50 stuff. Yeah, I mean, in a lot of ways, I think Egg is superior. It's just, for some reason, playing it just feels really bad. How did I actually get that? I'm scared. I have no delusions of grandeur. Support surveys give anything. Those are the ones where you go on hunts with your people and you don't have any clear upgrades. I think there's a layered at the very end. Yeah, if you could meld those Royal Order tickets, it'd actually be really nice. Which weapon do you think is underrated? Monster Raid, Sunbreaks? Which weapon do you think is underrated? I play all of the weapons, so I can't say I think any of them are underrated. What makes you think there's an underrated weapon? Magdabala Horn is great for progression. I think I like the Teostra Horn a little bit better than it. Everything else being equal. But Magdabala Horn is still fine. Oh, I didn't get hit. Will you have a hunting horn tutorial like I did with today's hammer? Well, I already made one guide on it. Are you not aware of this? Are you not subscribed to YouTube? Not paying attention. Your sub? This is going on your permanent viewer record. Well, I'm close to finishing this. Man, I love Rondi. She just messes with the monster constantly. Oh! No! Oh, gotta say something about Taco Bell, by the way. Their soft potato tacos, excellent. Excellent little treat. You wouldn't think potatoes would be that satisfying, but they're pretty good. Really enjoyed my Taco Bell meal yesterday. I think Hunting Horn and Lance are both a little bit more popular in Sunbreak because damage. Soft potato streamer, I'll take it. I would be a little well, I mean, a bean is a legume, and so is a lentil. I mean, they do beans just fine. You know, the thing that probably at Taco Bell is the most suspect is just the generic ground beef. The potatoes are great, beans are great. Steak is okay for what it is, but the ground beef, like the thing you would want to get the most, is the thing that's probably the most suspect. Is the listing saga over? We're just at listing phase 2.0. I'm getting a little bit mauled at this Valstrax right now. I'm not going to lie to you guys. They add oats to the beef to get that texture. I mean, that doesn't bother me. There's no way they could ever serve like 100% beef at the price that they sell it for. Like, you'd have to be completely delusional to think that they could actually do that. I don't think Taco Bell is serving microplastics. You ate the Rathalos insect glaive? You don't like swinging around like a Rathalos dildo? Did I get Baja Blasted? Nah. Jen did the pickup. She got 6 soft potato tacos, a bean burrito, and like a spicy. I don't know, man. It was some beef burrito. That was for me. I can't tell you exactly what it was. It had beef. It was allegedly spicy. I mean, it wasn't, but I mean that was. In theory, it would have been. Thanks to the Courage video. You're welcome. Well, I'll be working through all the weapons as time goes on. Does he immediately go into it? Probably after this attack. Is this quest good for farming something? It's good for farming Valstrax, man. That's what you need. Oh. Does it need to be good for anything else? Yeah, I mean, that's what I'm going for. Please come back, please come back, please come back. Am I still microdosing capsaicin? Nah, I ran out. I finished all of it. I finished the full bottle of it. I just didn't end up reordering it. Didn't feel like it was really doing enough to be worth it. What just happened? Why did that? I'm not gonna cry about it. No idea what the hell's going on. Slip of fish. You know, we could probably drop bombs and people will actually drop the bombs. $0.25 all you can eat hot dogs? Seems like a great deal. Did it again? Just go for the win, right? The Valstrax grind. I like his weapons. At least I want his hunting horn. That was a bad mistake. Is the elemental horn any good? If you haven't yet, you should watch my YouTube video on it. I show Thunderhorn against crabs. I don't know, I think it's pretty convincing that it's good. I think it would be a mistake to think that you could only play melee horn. Or wrong. I say this with no sense of irony as we are using essentially a raw horn against Valstrax. But, I mean, that's just because Valstrax is uniquely bad for element. When he's in rage, he doesn't take any damage. Even if you're an elementalist and you want to use element on him, it's just not that good. Is there good horns for each element though? Well, how committed are you to using the Royal Ludrop horn? What sacrifices are you willing to make? Mitsu's not a bad choice, actually. One of the few decent ones. Ludrop weapons across the board are just like really good. I can only assume it means they have to have an upgrade that they're planning for, like, Mitsu. Like, there's few, if any, Mitsu weapons that I want to make over Royal Ludrop. Rondine, you're such a stinker! I mean, the way I look at elemental weapons, you have your elemental weapons that are good for monsters that are weak to element, and you got your elemental weapons for monsters that don't really care much about element. Then you got monsters that you shouldn't use element at all and just use raw or blast or poison or whatever. Those are actually fairly few and far in between, but they do exist. Almudron's got bonkers water, and not that you would ever really run a water weapon with elemental exploit. It does have a level 3 deco. Points of blast attack worth it? If we were doing rampage, sure. Without it, if you're farming the final boss and you want to be like the blast boy, and you're gonna run like the Tio Spirit, I could see maybe if you got room. Might die here. Still might die here. I mean, you know what? Teostra Switch Axe might actually be worth it because you get so much blast element. Blast good in the final boss? I think it's okay. I mean, I think he's weak to Dragon and Thunder, elementally speaking. So it's not like your only choice, of course. Oh, I mean, for Switch Axe, as much as is possible, I think you always want to get attack 7. Don't take it, don't take it. No! You goblin! What would Blast Attack 2 give you? 10% more blast? Yeah, there's almost no way Blast Attack 2 would be pretty much any amount of attack. I mean, if you're going from attack 4 to attack 6 or attack 5 to attack 7, I mean, those are all huge upgrades. If you're going from attack 2 to attack 4, that's an enormous upgrade. I just don't know, like, you know, if you're getting 240 blast every 5 hits, would it be that much worse to get 240 blast every 6 hits at a higher amount of damage? I don't know. It depends on the monster you're fighting, how weak they are to blast. Man, he is stingy. Can I really make all the other hunting horns? And I'm just like waiting on this one. Well, if you already got attack 7. There's ice. There's water. There's fire. There's dragon. Yeah, that's it. What do I have more of my I'll do like a hammer run. Fume. Yeah, I've got a pretty good Rapid Morph 3 talisman too. Probably goes like a ways. I wonder how much this is going to push us back for using gold. Probably not too bad. Get up to attack 6. Good afternoon to Saunders. I think attack 6 is like good enough. Hello, steamy streamer. It is hot. It is warm, all things considered. So that I can get Grinder 3. That's nice. Do I even really care about, like... I guess I can get Steadfast 3. I don't really care about Ice Attack. That feels really bad, Amatsu. That feels really bad. Yeah, those Dragon Eaters can be real tricky. The way they move. I feel like I haven't even needed Steadfast yet. I'll just put Frost in. At least I'll put 2 points of Frost in. That's not true. I'll put 3 points in. It's an absolutely pathetic amount of ice. So sorry about last time, all the weird things I said. Thought it was funny. No hard feelings. You remember it a lot more than I do, brother. Do you want me to click on your username and see the things you said? I don't think you want that. That usually doesn't work out very well for people. It just reminds me why I timed them out in the first place, and then I usually time them out for another week. Don't worry, I won't do it. It's always my favorite thing when somebody's like, wow, so great to be back for a 1 week timeout. Oh, let's see. No, you're good. I don't see it. I'd have to go somewhere else to see it. I'd have to go to some other chat function. In the clear for now. I swear this is the greatest challenge, just climbing this ladder. Alright, there we go. Well, it's not even done yet. It's 2 weeks old anyways. Sucks that Impact Burst doesn't do elemental damage. It does suck. It sucks a lot. people come out from infinite timeouts yet? You know, I don't really know. I don't know, but that brought me so much joy. Oh, it made me so happy. To be like, you know what? I'm timing you out for infinity. It's like beyond permanent banned. Max timeout time is 2 weeks. What do I have for? Got them both the same. I should really have Impact Raider on one. I'm gonna do that now, before I forget. Yeah, no, presumably Twitch at some point changed it, because my my understanding was I was causing some server somewhere to click down from like 10,000 years, and it was causing like server load. So they got rid of it. Okay, working. Good for you. Get it done, friend. No, I'm not gonna get in time. Oh, almost had it, actually. Alright, this is not good. That makes me feel bad. This entire fight makes me feel bad. You know, I think on the Rathalos set, or the Hunting Horn set, I didn't really feel like I was affected by wind pressure as much. I don't know why. He's wrapping me up. Yeah, I mean, I know Valstrax isn't great for hammer, but you know what? I'm gonna try and do it anyways. That's gonna be hard to hit the head without hitting the tail. No, good enough. I'm not gonna cry about that. You don't like hammer in this game? I would agree if Capcom decided to increase the motion values by like roughly 10%. I don't know if he's quite enough in there for it to count. I don't think he's getting hit. I'm gonna get the last. Yeah, I want the things to shoot at him. Didn't work. Stop sliding. He's getting shot now, though. My plan ended up working after all. Rondine, you're such a stinker. Man, I'm just not landing any good hit zones at all with the hammer. Oh, it's stinky. It's so bad. You bring people on Rundine here? You can bring any of the followers that you've unlocked. Woo! Oh, that's so good. No, not again. I wasn't ready for it twice. Do we ambush next? I've never got the ambush. It's insane how much better Hunting Horn is on this matchup compared to Hammer. It's actually unbelievable. I don't think he can ambush in a kid. I think he's got to leave. Fight the final boss? I don't think he's that big of a matchup. He does get KO'd. Show him how on stream. Has it been long enough? Can we do the final boss fight? Without that being a big spoiler. Was 2 weeks enough? I don't think it's enough. I'm assuming they just mean the HR7 or MR7. I see ST4. I don't know what that is. Oh, Stranger Things 4? Yeah, I watched it. It's alright. I have to ask Gaijin on Twitter if it's no longer a spoiler. Is he the decider? How do I avoid his big spear? Did I like it? Yeah, I liked it. It's one of the few decent things on Netflix. I'm like in the land of no damage. That's where I am right now. No damage, man. I don't know what compelled me to be like, I could do Hammer against Valstrax. I can do this. Some streamers? I mean, I could have gotten probably MR100 in a week if I didn't want to make like YouTube videos or like sleep. Rondine, are you okay? But yeah, I mean, I don't know. I guess it's fun to do. Actually, I framed that. Aggressive Big Bang. No. I mean, Tornado Slash is just like by default like the safe option. No. One of the girls is gonna steal that. I know it. They're stealing it right now. I can get Afflicted Elder Dragons. I think it'll go all the way up to A7. Would be an A7. Afflicted Elders. That's 3 massive title updates that would get people to scurry back and start grinding. A5, A6, A7. Well, I'm not doing that again. Nope. Malzeno already kind of afflicted. He could still get afflicted. This is title mean we're 420 friendly. I don't have anything against it. Getting plenty of gems. Man, is he stingy. Maybe this is just why you don't make Valstrax weapons. They're too much of a pain in the ass. If I wanted to compromise, what would I make? It does have elemental attack boost. I don't even know how much cope that is. I mean, it has as much sharpness essentially as Valstrax. Well, not quite as much, but the thing is you would have to like run an egg to stay in the same realm, and it does have less of dragon. It's just so good. It even has another slot on Shigaru. I bet it sounds nice. I mean, I already have 2 Shigaru mantles. It's not even really... Alright, hold on. We're gonna do one of those... We're gonna do a VTuber run. No, No, I mean, it is really good, actually, Unlucky. The elemental damage is actually really good. As unbelievable as that is. Is it a faux pas in you're aware of other streamers in Twitch chat? I don't think so. I mean, if you keep going like, wow, this is my favorite streamer. You ever hear about my favorite streamer? Allow me to post their links to my favorite stream. You just keep posting it over and over again, that might get annoying. But if you just, like, acknowledge the existence of, like, some of the many other thousands, tens, if hundreds of thousands of other streamers on this platform, no, I mean, that's okay. But if it's Jorbs, I mean, that's cool. He is the best Slay the Spire streamer.
Nick.
I don't think you got too much to worry about. Is it good to focus a Lance build on Element? Feels like a lot of the damage from Lance comes from its raw. Now, granted, you do end up poking a lot. And pokes are generally pretty good from the perspective of having Element on them. This is close to the only watchable Monster stream anyways. It's one of the nicest things somebody's ever said to me. Now enjoy the stream as I go full VTuber on this Valstrike. I'm just so frustrated. I want my parts. Where's my mantle? I don't know that I've ever had anybody actually come in and successfully steal a fan base. I've definitely had other streamers come in before and just start like spamming their own emotes, and that's a little awkward. Like, hey Shepard, how's it going? They just like post literally all of their emotes that they have on their channel. You should do that. That's cool. Running 2 dogs. Oh, I should probably run a Thief Cat. I should probably run 2 Thief Cats. What gun lance type is the best for damage in DLC? Normal, wide, or long? Depends what you plan to do with it. What's your playstyle like? How much better is Double Gathering Cat? I've never really tested it. No! Well, you know what? That's fine. That works out. Other cats do steal, it's just like not as much as the Gatherer ones. Oh, we got a little donkey. Overlord Dean, what are you suggesting? What does Wet Dog suggest? I like the little wire bug things the dogs do. That's not gonna work. I almost feel like Erupting Cannon might be better. Like, it's more damage to use that Worm Stake type, but Erupting Cannon, you can get the full attacks off on like rides and sleeps a little bit easier. I can do this. This is better. Is this close enough? I just like, usually I'm hitting bad hit zones anyways. So it's like, if I'm gonna hit a bad hit zone, I don't even know if that's a better Worm Stake. See more VTuber builds online now? Are you holding me responsible? I guess I should. Somebody's got to do it. I mean, I still feel like they're better in a way than sticky builds, because like at least the monster's fighting. it's a VTuber build. It's a build I've got on my YouTube channel. Oh, I'm almost dead. Oh, wow. Thanks, dude. I'm just gonna hide in the corner. That almost got me. This is still gonna be way faster than our hammer build, which is like the saddest reality. Where did that actually break? Is that a tail break? What is that spot at the bottom? Is that technically the back? For the most part, it's like 2% on a carve and 3% on a capture. That seems to be fairly consistent. Oh, God. Damn. Well, let's switch to erupting cannon. I thought I was safe. Erupting cannon will also give us a little bit of extra melee damage. Not that we really use it that often. But we might.
No.
Why not erupting cannon on one scroll? I think I've got dereliction on this scroll. The redirection. So in theory, I could be using that to iframe. I just like didn't. Almost got the second one. I feel like this, I'm not going to get it off in time, and I don't want the girls to do something weird with it. I mean, immediately regret saying that out loud. I don't know. Drop them somewhere. Yeah, after this we might go to the 2 Gathering Cat. I'm about to go like as degenerate as humanly possible with finishing this hunt, getting this one weapon upgrade. I think I only have one Thief Cat fully decked out. But I should be able to figure something out. I don't even know if 2 really makes it that much better. I would assume there's like some benefit. I should have plenty of... I do. Oh, you're both maxed out. Oh, that's great. Status attack up, attack up. Do you like range attack up? Range sentry. Do Pilfer Cats have a high chance of getting mantles? I mean, they'll get more items, which means by default they will. What are their abilities? I think that's fine. The Dragonators are fine. I mean, if they're both using Dragonators, the chances of it actually coming out is actually pretty good. Yeah, I mean, I'm sure there's actually a chance at getting, like, double Dragonator if you're lucky. I know some people said they've gotten it. No. This is okay. I have 2 times in a row? Where it actually worked? I don't remember that, but I'm sure I did. Is this open world or like world? To a certain degree, the maps are smaller than worlds. It is not open world. Oh, usually you've got a... Feels bad. No! No! Crab got wrecked? I got wrecked. I could probably have built a more effective bear suit. In fact, Part Breaker might be pretty good on this set. Maybe I'll switch it around if for some godforsaken reason we don't get it on this hunt. It might be nice for Part Breaker. Make it easier to break the back and the head. Oh, hold on. I think I've got groceries. Excuse me. I'm back. Help him with groceries. I had it set to come around like 6 o'clock. It just came a little early. I mean, I don't really mind. Hopefully that didn't disturb anyone too badly. My day's ruined, streamer. Why didn't you get me groceries? No beans this time. I've still got a pretty good stockpile. I mean, I don't mind that it's early. How many times in a row is it gonna do that attack? Wait, have you seriously gotten like 1 p.m. groceries at 8 a.m.? That's pretty early. Twitch should let us buy groceries for a streamer. Money can be used for goods and services. You are allowed to sub. Honestly, that's enough. You want to directly order fish oil. I already have like a year's worth of fish oil. But thank you. Please get in time. Please. Yeah, I think Part Breaker 3 would actually be really good here. It would help break some of these things like way easier. The face, the arms, the back, the shell, all those things. Hey, got it before the girls stole it? Did I already bump him on the things here? Learn real. Thank you. That will go towards goods and services, including groceries. That is a lot of subs. Thank you for the 10 subs. What's up, cool guy? Death's Vulture, D-Strafe, Nick Murdoch, Big Flo, Rudy Too Smooth. I can't read the rest. Thank you. Should all go towards beans. I have so many beans. I don't want to say you have no idea because, I mean, let's be real, you've got so much. But it's more than you'd imagine. I still have like 50 pounds of dried beans, which is like 150 pounds of cooked beans. Why? To have beans? To eat? I don't know, with inflation the way it is, doesn't seem like that terrible of an idea. How do you cook your beans? Low and slow, boil for 2 hours. Well, I soak them overnight. Like usually they get a good 24 hours soak. And then yeah, I mean you want to have at least like an 8, you know, probably like an 8-hour simmer or so. No need to rush them. I mean, if you screwed up your bean prep, just means the next day is a good day for beans. Expect to be out of beans in my lifetime? Well, no. Not necessarily. But a hammock, salt pork, anything? Yeah, I mean, it's not just beans and water. Usually I start with vegetables, so beans, onions, carrots, potatoes for the vegetables. I do add some tomato paste, and then I do finish it with some ham. That's like my normal bean recipe. Sounds pretty good, yeah. Black beans pretty good with lard. If you think about it though, like what would be bad with lard? Not too many things. No, I don't really care for like a big bean medley. Different beans are gonna cook at different rates. You know, you're getting a little flying pretty close to the sun if you're gonna start mixing your beans. I mean, you're probably not going to ruin it. It's pretty hard to ruin beans. But it's definitely a consideration. I wouldn't expect like a bean amateur to understand that, though. These are like advanced bean techniques. No, I think Valstrax is a little bit harder to break in mastering, especially his first charge. He doesn't really give you any time at all to hit him. You know about beans is tootin'? You know, if you eat enough beans, the tootin' aspect of it goes down, which could be a pro or a con, depending on why you wanted to eat the beans in the first place. Imagine some people out there that are just little farters. Want to fart more. Yeah, I really want Heartbreaker 3. I've decided. Is he okay? Really hoping that would knock him out of the air. He arranged randomly throwing flash bombs out for no reason. I mean, I can't imagine farting is like necessarily bad for you. If you're sharding, or if you're farting like blood, that's probably not good. I think that's something to be concerned about. To be very clear, you should not have a blood shard. No, oh, I'm almost dead. I have to re-examine this set with Valstrax in mind. And the guard and everything is really good on it. What monster drops the blood shard? If there was one to do it, I guess in the current game it would be Malzeno. Lunagron did do a air shard on me. Yeah. I got very lucky. Well, the other run went way better. Yeah, this run went about as well as the hammer run did. Hopefully we don't need to fight him again. Hopefully this is just like it. Let's see what the cats pulled out. Oh, it's true. Also, if this was slower, I mean, that could have been something to do with the cats and not having dogs. It's a lot of rewards. Good luck didn't help us out all that much. Yeah, I just don't know how much Capture Expert's going to be helping us. Cam's covering up the first row rewards. I promise you, you didn't miss out on anything. Promise you. Promise you, there's nothing. There's no hope there. I didn't, it's not, I'm not doing this for the content. Basil. Maybe if I just use the Basil legs and the Basil arms, I wouldn't use the Rhinopolis arms. It's my day been? It's been okay. I got a video out and I read a lot of manga. That was fun. I think they work together okay. You do get a bunch of agitator that doesn't really do much. Am I the only relying on 100% the armor set finder now? No, there's a lot of people that use it. I enjoy this aspect of the game. No hentai neck. I read like 200 chapters. Which is a lot of chapters. Between last night and tonight. It was fun. It was a really good time. I think I just used the Blessed Feather. Chapters of manga. Oh my god. I didn't know what you could do. 200 chapters is something else. Basil Gear sucks. Inefficient way of getting artillery. I like the arms. The legs aren't... Well, actually, isn't there like artillery on like a level 3? Is that a thing? Is that just iron wall? I don't know. I don't think it's as bad as you think it is. Assuming you're using the other skills. Yeah, I like the gloves. I don't know. I just like them. I don't really know what to use. Oh. That might actually be okay. I wanted Part Breaker. You know what? We'll take that. Just to stay topped up a little bit. Not that we ever are going to break anything on this monster, but in theory. And I'm not going to use Redirection anymore. In fact, if I get rid of everything... Oh, I can see what I'm in the most need of. Heartbreaker? You're done with jokes? Shows up, makes jokes, leaves. We could actually probably just fit, like, attack up here. I don't know if I'm going to really need anything else. But with Heartbreaker 3, there's a chance we might even be able to, like, cut the tail or something. That would be nice. Just seeing if I've got, like, a really good talisman. This is actually okay. That's not terrible. With our current set. One could argue that one's really good too. I think this one makes the most. Oh, I don't know. Gives us an extra level 1. Maybe I'll just do this one. Heartbreaker 2, attack 2. I guess if that's the case, though, we do just have, like, the classic, that one. Just put Destroyer in there. What is the raw on this gun lance? It's actually pretty good raw, too. That's kind of crazy. When you look at everything this lance has all together, it's actually pretty good. Am I winning? Well, we haven't lost yet, although it did come a little bit close at one point. That's actually probably okay for, like, what it is. I have 1 grinder? Oh my god. That's kind of pathetic. Do you have any reason to build the other gun lances like Elemental Gun Lance? Probably, but not against Valstrax. That would not be good. You're not good at dodging. Would running 2 healing cats be a good strat for later on? Yeah. They'll heal you. That's what they do. They're good at it. The little horn, the healing bats, the healing bubbles, they all kind of add up. Should I learn to dodge? That sounds more like a personal decision than something that I can tell you what to do. I don't remember the cats using the lottery box at all this previous run. Yeah, shelling can only take you so far damage-wise. so much. I've been telling everyone for like a year now that Element was gonna be good. Nobody wanted to listen. I hope Lucent takes it away just to snatch it back at the very end with some other monster. Streamer Christ, what? Lucent poison in for you? It was mostly crit-lit. But it did have poison on some weapons. It's like, it's not just the skills that are good for the element, though. It's just like the balance of the weapons. Like, they just haven't decided to arbitrarily curse them. Can I fortify now? I'm not using that talisman. I'm using a different one. I think they're genuinely scared about crit element. It's really funny. They're gonna steal it if I don't take them now. Sorry for gaslighting me. It's okay. I'm used to it. I did watch a video this, it was last night, on how to tell the difference between when you're forgetful and when you're like actually getting Alzheimer's. That was helpful. Is about to do it? I don't think it's gonna happen. I'm gonna attempt it. Jen starts bringing home brochures. I guess the major warning sign about Alzheimer's isn't even just forgetfulness. It's just like not even being present in the moment, like almost 100% reacting to like visual cues. Creating like narratives that aren't real, something like that. So that's good to know. I'm not there yet. Other than maybe my previous claims to Element. I guess you could maybe say that was getting there. Right, yeah. Okay. Highway funding, that is real though. All the flying cars are real. Are birds real? I've seen birds. I hear them most mornings. They make a lot of noise outside my bedroom. The chipmunks are mostly real, but I haven't seen them that much lately. He's gonna get him kidnated while he's down. Am I playing regular Lance? We did it a couple streams ago. People didn't immediately hate it. It was actually kind of nice. It's nice to see it. Well, we broke the back. And the head. Didn't break the head before. I don't know if I haven't broken the arm. I don't know, I'm going to make the assertion that the toughest hunters are the hunters that use hammer and Sunbreak. That's literally like the most difficult weapon I think to run. In my opinion. It just doesn't give you anything for free. Why is it bad? It just... The boost to its playstyle doesn't benefit a ton from element, even though it looks like it should. The skills that feel like were created to help its element don't do enough. Lots of things KO, and so consequently KOs in general feel like they're weaker. It just is a bunch of things that add up to like that. Doesn't make it a bad weapon. Yeah, I know that was funny that the fish took that. It's just, you know, you don't get as many free toys as a lot of the other weapons do. You know, Water Strike needing, like, they buffed Water Strike, but it's still nothing compared to most other weapons counters. I mean, I think Capcom did everything great. I mean, they did make Courage a valuable and fun playstyle, which is all I could really ask from them. It just feels like it'd be nice if it were, like, a little bit stronger. It'd be nice if the little pops did elemental damage, like Hunting Horn. Hold on. That's Jen. Just gonna text her. Well, can you try to craft the master rank Narga layered armor? Oh, you need something from there? What? Is the body the same, and is it just a new helm? It's probably what it is. Yeah, Courage is a little bit toxic in multiplayer. I think this is everything else is the same. I'm gonna do one more Valstrax, and then I'm just gonna make all the other stuff. I don't want too many people getting on my ass about it being Blunt Day and I'm using a gun lance. Saving it for Lucent? I mean, Lucent will definitely get, like, hey, that's alright. It's not really good, but we'll take it. Lucent should get a different armor set. Teddy Hammer. I'm gonna do the Emperor thumbs down. I already if the buddies weren't so good at it at sleep, maybe. Hey, at the very least, pretty good melding material fighting. Valstrax, huh? You give him the 31 poison weapons? Yeah, I wish the poison was stronger. I saw like the little baskets you can make them. I'm like, wow, that's a lot of poison. I still give them blast anyways, though. If I knew I was gonna fight something super weak to poison like Toby, and I wanted to make a point of it, I would put the poison weapons on them, but I just don't know. I mean, you should be getting at least a quest's worth of melding putting a quest, right? Poison Teddy Hammer versus toe beams on Toby. Once I make the water hunting horn, I'm going to be hitting Toby with it. But I'm like I said, I'm going to do one more. Crossed out eye badges on Twitch's main. It means they're watching without... They're in the stream without watching the stream. But it doesn't even necessarily mean that. People just like to put weird badges under their names. I feel like all I got out of this was like an extra head break. Maybe I should like spend some time hitting the tail. On downs. Try and cut it. There's no health requirement to cut Valstrax's tail, right? We're the best people taking support survey. Does it really matter? Depends what you need. Hinoa's great for defense. She gives you health regen and attack and defense up with a hunting horn. And she'll heal you. So that's really good. Rondine does like weird, tricky things to the monster. Fiorane's just like really well balanced. Utsushi will give you elemental attack up with his hunting horn. Arlo will just make you feel good just by being there and doing weird Arlo things. You can bring Gallius and watch him block things with a greatsword. What do you mean we'll do weird things to the monster? Did I stutter? Fugan does good damage. He's very aggressive and he'll actually heal you sometimes. Lucina, against things that are weak to shot, is probably one of the best damage options in the game. You doing it? Jay's good for damage too, if, you know, you're okay with Jay. Jay is the guy that wants to be like Eating Lister. It's just like we never see him in any cutscenes or anything, so like it doesn't feel earned, in my opinion. I don't know. You know, I mean, with Aiden, I mean, we've seen him do a ton of stuff of the series, starting with 4. It's cool to see his growth. Take whatever followers are matching your weapons, so you match. I mean, that's fine. It's as valid a reason as any. I could have sworn we were going to be getting the characters that they give us, like, the voices for. And then, oddly enough, like, those are the people that don't join you? It's very bizarre. Like, there's that one, knight, whatever, hunter lady, who, like, has, like, the dual personality. Where that Yomogi and Peppo are in the followers, agreed. I think they should be in it. This should be able to come. We should be able to get this. Yeah, the Harlequin girl. Because you can buy her voice. In fact, I was watching a Japanese speedrun where I'm pretty sure they were using her voice. It was as annoying as I thought it would be. Pause, yep. And I was like, when I saw them show it up, I'm like, wow, that seems like that's going to be annoying. Sure was. I don't want to hit this tail. I think her Japanese voice actress might have been famous. Or that's just like a trope that people like. Like a kind of like a tsundere sort of thing. We got the tail without even feel like working that hard for it. This might line up perfectly. Oh yeah, you know what? Yeah, Yomogi's supposed to be royalty. Maybe they'll touch on that at some other point. Did they forget? Is she royalty from another place? Maybe not that kingdom? Long versus wide gun lance? Long is better if you're just spamming bullet barrage. Throughout progression, get unique dialogues in Kimura. So you're supposed to go back to Kimura and talk to everybody? Oh no. This is going really well. He's already at blue. Looks like he's about to run. The Rondine looked like she was going in for it, and then she just like changed her mind. Yeah, I mean, it bears repeating because a lot of people don't realize it. Like, there's something going on in, like, the Japanese appreciation of video games where they love having just, like, a ton of dialogue. Ton of town dialogue. Just, like, walking around talking to townspeople. It's very much appreciated. I blame Dragon Warrior. It's a weird spot for him to sleep. I don't know, maybe it's not weird. Feels a little weird. Let's go for the head, I guess. Is his throne? Crab about to ruin everybody's existence. Didn't get the face break this time, but we did get the tail card. Man, it is hard to break everything on him, isn't it? We are getting a lot of back breaks. No, I will not need to farm spine shells. For sure. Alright. We tried. What's our best cope dragon weapon for now? Cope horn. I mean, I think I said, like, I would be okay with Shigaru. The only thing that's annoying about Shigaru is, like, you're kind of, like, obligated to lock the purple. Yeah, elemental attack boost works on status as well. Which means it also works on your buddies. Your two roided out Palamutes. Yeah. I mean, it probably makes an okay song. All put together. What would I even use it on? I guess we'll make a set. We'll play it against Rathian. Hey, play the game, switch overheating? Wow. Didn't Nintendo or somebody just put out like something about overheating switches and like what to do? How the hell do I want to build this? Definitely want to start with this. It's an ugly horn? I don't think it's ugly. Well, it's a unique horn. It looks like a face grabber from Aliens. That's pretty funny. I like that. Yeah, I think I want to use the sailors. I hate to, but I think I'm gonna use it. I think I'm gonna be okay to use the Shigaro helm, but I don't think I'm gonna use Archfiend legs. 'Cause I don't want to be dying all the time. I just want to be dying some of the time. For some reason, I'm kind of thinking of using the ingot legs. I'm trying to figure out exactly... And arms... Honestly, the gray jaggy arms might be okay here. Actually, where are we for attack? We're probably, like, really close. Or maybe we just finish off chain crit? Do I have a good enough chain crit talisman to actually, like, use it? Max it out? I wouldn't normally, but because this has, like, 40% affinity on it, maybe? Why is it called chain crit? Because as you chain hits together, it does more damage? I don't know. Yeah, maybe I will make those jaggy arms. It previously affect crits. I think it's just not a good translation. There's never been a skill exactly like it before, as far as I remember, in terms of exactly what it does. I just don't think it's just very... Chain crit is best at level 1. You get your best value at level 1. But this weapon has 40% affinity and natural purple sharpness. I'm trying to find out if I can max out my attack. It looks like I can. And then, like, I'm not going to need affinity from anything else. Some different legs. These might just be better. The, where are they? Not those. Snow shear? Actually, with those, I don't even need the storage helm. Actually, hold on. Hold on. I'm bad at math. Hold on. 40, 50, 70, 90 on these legs already. What's the Trite set? It's a sub-quest one. It gives you... The arms are the best value. Kind of need more level 1 slots. I like the idea of coalescence. Maybe these arms are fine? Not really. Final boss legs are obviously the best value. Then I'm running Dereliction. Well, maybe I just have to be a chat and just, like, not die. Coalescence is so scary. It's so scary. Can I even get it now? I've only got 4 level 2. I still need 1 more. I'd have to put a dragon plus here to max out dragon. Gem in recovery speed up? No, I think I'll just die. I think I'll just die instead. Does anyone know if Buddy Element status damage crits too? I don't think they've got like a skill for that, do they? 1, 2. Am I bad at counting? 1, 2. No, I just get 1 grinder. So I'm at 60, 75. I guess I just put points in crit. Put 2 in crit and I put 1 in tenderizer. $60, $90. I think that works. I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die so much. Let's just see what happens. I'm gonna run this with dogs. Maybe I'll run this with 1 dog, 1 heal cat. That feels like such a bad idea. I think it's gonna be good damage, man. Alright, let's change the cats. Well, we'll do 1 cat, 1 dog. I almost want to do like 2 healing cats. This is the new expansion? Yeah, it's been out for like almost 2 or 3 weeks. Alright. I feel like I'm just gonna die. Has it seriously only been 2 weeks? Feels like it's been longer than that. I was able to play on like a Tuesday? I mean, here's the worst part about this set. This is why I don't really like playing it. Is like I don't have speed eating. I've got like what, 1 point of speed sharpen? That's awful. Well, traditionally the update's on like a Thursday, Wednesday, Thursday. little bubbles are doing good damage. That's okay so far. That was a big hit. That was 510 damage. Honeyhorn buff. I think the element song is 10%. It's easy to test. Oh shoot! That was awesome. Until it wasn't. I think I give up too. I think I give too much up for Chain Crit 3. I think it's too much of a price to pay. And the numbers were definitely not lacking. Bow against Afflicted Goss, that is a difficult matchup. Ask me how I know. Not be doing that. Should not be doing that. I know she... I'm like, I'll trade. I'll trade. What's the worst that can happen? I will tank through her attack, and then I'll get her on the back end. Triple cart? No way we triple cart here. Not to make the switch. It's not a set issue. It's a skill issue. I might try to. Yeah, Blood Blight is very similar to the rally mechanic. Very cool. I like how the Rathian hasn't even really left the little cave. She's just staying in there. She's like, nah, I don't need to go anywhere to kick your ass. Go ahead. Try coming in here again. Find out what happens. Yeah, I like the idea of the storage helm. I don't know if I like the idea of dereliction. I feel like dereliction is just like too much. Because you get your life back eventually. With the bloodlust or whatever it's called. It's cool to see the physical hits hitting this hard, though. You don't normally see Hunting Horn hit this hard because you don't normally have too much affinity on. Well, see, the dereliction never gives you a break, though. Dereliction's just like, I guess you'll die. People using Blood Ray? You want the healing? Not use egg much anymore? I'm using an egg. Just a different egg than you used to see. Healing bats are very comfortable. Yeah, so I think I'll take dereliction off. We'll keep the storage helm. And then I could still run 5 points of weakness exploit. Something like that. Not 5. 3. 2 points? Crab's gonna risk it all. I'll play around with it a little bit more. Maybe I don't need... Maybe I can switch my tacit? We'll run Master's Touch instead. Instead of the Sailor Tacit, we'll run the Magnum Malo Tacit. It'll max out our Coalescence. Just a bunch of wishless things. They're all lies. Don't believe any single one of them. They're all lies. Yeah. We'll see if we can use the ingot legs. I don't think we will. Yeah, I'm not gonna bother. I don't know. Maybe they are okay. I've probably passed them a billion times by now. I mean, there's definitely... Oh, actually, I go over 3, 5. Yeah, I go over. Yeah, I'm not planning to go an all debuff. There's an Colossus Deco? I don't know if there is. I don't think there is. Shrike may be nice. If I could fit it, it's always nice to have. Yeah, no, Malzeno's good. It's okay. It's just like, there's just... I don't know if I care about that Mail of Hellfire thing. Actually, hold on. What if we did it this way? If we did a Rathalos Tacit. And then we did the Malzeno arms. Something like that. That's exactly 7-3. 5-7. I don't think I want to run Protective Polish. I think I'm gonna run Master's Touch. And I don't even know if I need like full Master's Touch. Like 1 or 2 points might be enough. Why? Because I have a lot of affinity. Like, the horn itself comes with 40%. I only need 2 points of weakness exploit. And the rest can go into crit boost. Or just completing Master's Touch. Let's check our level 1 decos. See what we are there. That seems okay. We should stay in purple for quite a while. It's best to touch, not sharpness reduction, and crit is reduced 50%. What? You have to crit, and then it's 80%. Seems pretty okay. I think that works. Nightmare, hello. I think I like it. Question is do we do more damage in blue? We should be in blue anyways, just for like the extra... Well, I guess it doesn't even matter on Mail of Hellfire, does it? That wasn't a very enthusiastic hello. I'm trying to do math. What do you want? Sorry, it's not the same as when you drop $100 on your favorite VTuber. 374.55. How much crit do you have in the set right now? 100%. Perform for me, streamer. All right, here's the joke. There you go. There's your comedy. fun. Now everybody else gets to laugh. $78. It's not worth it to be in blue. This damage number is even higher now. Hope you're not on the list right now. You're in the clear. Alright, let's give it a shot. Full crit boost, full crit when we've got our virus skill going off. I think it's going to be good. Doesn't get Coalescence 3. It's like I'm kind of on the fence about these arms. One point of Hellfire gives how much attack? There's like a spreadsheet. I think it's like 15. $359 plus 15 would be $374. I feel like for some reason you thought it's a VOD. Does it say replay in the title? Does it say replay on the screen? Is there a replay icon in the sidebar? Can't explain it? Okay. I'm not going to bully you any more than that. Someone's cooked. Is there anything I could put in here that would give me more than 15 attack? Not really. I'm not going to run peak performance. Resentment wouldn't make any sense. The slots are actually okay. Counter-Strike will definitely go off. Agitator? I don't know if the Lunagron arms have the slots that I would want, but otherwise they would be a reasonable choice. The only issue is if I'm using this on things that like don't get enraged often enough, it's kind of wasted value. Yeah, it doesn't. I need the whatever I would put in here would need to have 2 level 2 slots. Or points in critical boost or weakness exploit. How long does Counter-Strike last? 30 seconds? Change the talisman? That is not the play. This is a very good talisman. And Resentment will be going off with our helm. It's pretty good. I mean, it's definitely good, but I don't know, it's like necessary. The Resentment is particularly nice because of the weird-ass meta of like having all these skills that just suck you. Sussy looking. I got it on stream, okay? On stream. I guess to be fair, I did not deliberately show the mod folder immediately after I pulled it. I do not have protective polish. Why am I sharpening? I don't know. I can't explain. Staying moist? I should probably be drinking more water, but I mean, I'm okay right now, I think. Yeah, we got a lot, we got a lot of buffs going on right now. Oh. Will I take it to the other room? I may as well. Last time I really underestimated it, and I kind of regretted it. Where's exploding flower? You want to see this thing? Did that wear off already? That's annoying. Oh, I did forget Maestro. Thank you. I gotta fit that in somewhere. I always forget it. Honestly, it might actually be difficult to fit in. Egg, not a bead. They're on to me. I mean, the amount of Master's Touch I've had has been very nice. I think I could fit it if I didn't go with this specific talisman or arms. I could probably drop it. Egg or Earthshake? You gotta make that decision on your own, bud. How'd I fail the damage check? I don't know. Probably because I wasn't hitting. Probably because I wasn't hitting the monster. You do not use the bead of resonance for the damage it does. Use the bead because it gives you attack up by 10%. Which doesn't seem like a lot, and I guess it really isn't. This is just something I'm trying out. I'm not saying it's like how you should build your hunting horn. Egg is by far a fan favorite. Echo or performance better damage? I think performance ends up being slightly better damage in general. Slugger's worth running or not? If you want to run 1 point, there's nothing wrong with that. I wouldn't run more than 1 point. And even then, it's going to depend a little bit on the monster you're fighting. Having one of the most esoteric weapons? I don't know. I mean, there's a lot of weird weapons in this video game. There is a little bit of damage reduction on the shockwave attack, but it's not going to help you if you get, like, poison. It's not going to help you too much if you get poison. Well, Master's Touch is definitely enough to stay in purple for quite a while. So that doesn't feel too bad. Say much about the Frontier private servers. Any interest you think that appropriate as an official Capcom content creator? It's a very loaded question that I don't even know if I'm allowed to discuss in any way. I would say if you're an official Monster Hunter Capcom content creator, you should not be making content on it at this current point in time. It's just my opinion. Is Blood Blight affected by recovery up skills? It should be. I would imagine it is. I wonder if I can just get better legs than this. There's got to be something. Hunter legs? Maybe. And actually, it doesn't help me any more than Ingot, though. I mean, if and when the rebalance team, like, finishes their work, actually, this is kind of better. In a weird way, if I wanted to rely on latent power rather than crit eye, which I guess I don't. You know, I'd of course love to make content for it. It's a weird place right now. Weakness exploit, attack boost. Maybe that level 4 talisman could be helpful for something. Level 4 slot. Maybe not. I like how I'm looking at legs, even though I know it's my arms that are kind of the problem. But my arms are straight up giving me 15 more attacks, so I don't think that's really anything worth putting my nose up at. Gets you 2 points of crit element? I mean, the little bubbles don't crit, but my normal attacks would, but I don't know. These legs are actually pretty good. Not really, but they're not useless. It's just those ingot legs just kind of do everything that I need them to do, because I need 10% more affinity. If any one of those had like a level 2 slot in it, it would be like completely different. Magma drawn on the legs. If this had like resentment 2, it would be really good. Am I still anti-ing it? No. I'm using them a little bit now. I'm using them from time to time. I think they fit what I need them to do, which is right now give me level 1 slots. Is this real time or VOD? This is a VOD. Obviously. Shield Bass, Sword and Shield? That was yesterday. Does Resuscitate proc with Dereliction? No, it's not real. This is a VOD. This is a replay. Here's my J. It's a great question. I mean, I guess I can get 1 grinder out of it if I had 1 less mastery. It just feels real bad not having full mastery. I wonder how much I would notice it. Probably noticeable. Had to like Scorn Magnamalo. I mean, he's okay. He's pretty tough. I like how he starts off the fight. Can I roll a blunt on stream? It's not fully legal. It's only medically legal in my state right now. It's very lame. I don't know what the Twitch rules are on that. Oh, that's terrible for sharpness. What if I just didn't use the Sonorous Deco? Maybe I don't need it. What does it even do, technically? What if I just did a different combo? I feel like that's what I can do. This combo looks better anyways. It's just kind of sick how many times it hits. It gives 3 elemental bubbles and it hits physically 3 times. That's gotta be good. Is that a switch skill? No. That's in my very first Rise Hunting Horn guide from like January of 2021. Unless you're talking about Silkbind Shockwave, in which case, yes, that is. It's so much work for 15% more raw power on the arm side. Just don't know how worth it is. Because I could straight up just get the Charade arms, put crit boost 2 on there, and then just have Sonorous. Or some other arms. Like, I'd be losing out on 15 raw. Which, I mean, it's a lot of raw. But, like, in the grand scheme of things, I don't know that it really matters. Darn Golem weapons good with max handicraft. If we had like handicraft plus decos, they might be okay. As is, no. Unfortunately not. Like those Jaggy arms are actually really cool. I know we're talking about the agitator arms. Maybe those are okay. Maybe we do end up using those because... Oh wait, no, we'd be short a level 2. Yeah, it's just too hard to get it. It's just too hard to get white sharpness in the Garngolm arms. I think I'm just gonna use Jaggy arms, Rajang legs. I think I'm just gonna use the Charity arms. Just for the slots. Rajang legs would be okay. I just don't want to rely on the latent power if I don't have to. This gives me a little bit of survivability as well. Running a virus skill. I just have Sonorous. Just wait for great boggy set. And you know what? This also frees me up to actually run like switch skills. So I want to have Sonic Bloom on a wake up. We could just do that. I know people have been really upset I have not been running the egg. Still waiting for Switch Axe builds? I've made some, I just haven't made any YouTube videos about it. What does Spirit Bird Doubler do and for which weapon? You should watch my Rampage decoration video on my YouTube channel. The short answer is not much. The medium answer is it will occasionally double it. The longest answer is maybe don't use it. You've seen the half? Would you get bored halfway through? You stopped watching it before you got your answer? This is very upsetting. That was really fast to get that. Man, the shading being all weird in this game still kind of bothers me. Feels like you're like living in some sort of like a shadow world. I guess we're not gonna get the egg because I sharpened. Feels bad. I'm just gonna slam him in this other cave. I'm not... Or slam her in the other cave. Oh, I didn't even grab the shinies. I'm so wasteful. Is Bayonetta 3 actually coming together? I think I saw something about like a release date announced. Happy. Oh, I put the egg? That was not my intention. I did not mean to put that egg. I meant to put the other egg. We're gonna be fine. It's 2 eggs? Yeah, I talk about it in my gut. Not hitting anything there. This reach? No. That feels really bad. Can you enable the concern 7 TV emote? How am I supposed to do that if you don't post it in the chat? Well, you want me to look it up? You don't want to get banned? Why would I ban you for posting a 7 TV emote? People regularly ask me to add emotes that are just like extremely rude. How bad could it be? It's a link? You'll get timed out for like a second, but you're not gonna get banned. Just do it. If it's that important for you, you'll take whatever the 5 seconds is or whatever it is. Take him away, boys. It's not a list bait. Like, if Noxella cared enough, he would permit you. I guarantee you Noxella doesn't care. So, got a lot of ambivalent mods in chat. Did I not get that? No, I bet you I don't even need to heal. See, was that so hard? It's not like they're dead forever. They're just timed out for like literally 1 second. And even if they were dead forever, you know, there's worse things to die for. Refresh the page. I'm so sorry to have done this to you. Day Screamer. Thanks. Is this the Shar hunting horn? This is my cope horn because I didn't get any rares from Valstrax after like farming them basically all day. It's okay, but it's no Valstrax. Oh shoot! I get deeply offended when the monster has Thunderblight on their head and they don't get KO'd. Should they vary the stats of monster weapons across weapon types a little bit more? I mean, they do get a little varied. Check out the Valstrax hunting horn versus like literally any other Valstrax weapon. I don't know. I'm actually kind of digging the Gore hunting horn. I mean, I know Valstrax is better, but it's like it's not that much worse. Valstrax horn has like 280 raw, I think. All right, fine. Clicking your link. What? This is really what you want added to the channel? Alright, fine. Am I running Mind's Eye? Nope. Should I be? I'm not adding people watching Morbius. Why not? I just don't want to add people watching Morbius. I mean, I think you're thinking of the skill Master's Touch. Master's Touch is not, mine's on. I'm dead. I should be dead. I'm only alive because of Divine Protection. Maybe it's a good skill. Am I running Master's Touch? I am running Master's Touch. I'm running 3 points of Master's Touch. I'm starting to enjoy Master's Touch more than Protective Polish. Hunting Run looks so strong now? I don't know, that was kind of an ass run, but I guess that's more of me being a bad than it being good. What is a combo when they're drowned? On my phone and driving? Oh my god! Are you watching me on your phone while you're driving? Is somebody else behind the wheel? It's like a level beyond texting and driving. Typing a Twitch chat while driving. You're listening, you hear the damage, and you're like, what is that? What is that attack? I'm doing the multi-crush attack on the triangle button. I do B to... I just parked at home. Okay. I don't believe you, by the way. I gotta like kind of compare the damage. To me, it feels like it should be a lot of damage, but maybe it's bad damage. I don't know. I should probably do it on the head. So 1042 on the head. That was more damage. And I bet you it's even more elemental damage. I don't believe the Hunting Horn bubbles do status. I'm pretty sure they only do element. But I mean, I don't know. Maybe they do status. That'd be sick if they did. It just seems like a really good combo. I think Dapper Request Guy watches me from time to time. I don't think so. I think Commander Kush has moved on to, like, other video games. I mean, I don't know. I mean, he might. Who's to say? Not me. I will be safe, as if to say you weren't safe before. think I do want to stick with this helm. Like, the elemental damage is, like, so significant, and, like, what you get from Coalescence. Actually, for Coalescence, it's only 3 elemental attack power? Maybe it's too much work for what it is. Well, I'm going to build it different. I'm going to build this one differently anyways. What does this get us? Attack 5? I just love these arms. They're just so nice to have. Let's go for full flexibility to start. We'll see where this takes us. Which arms are those? These are Barioth arms. The Charade gloves are gloves you get from doing side quests. If that's what you were referring to. I don't know which one you're referring to. Me and my friend have a bet you can't pronounce your chest name. What's in it for me? What am I going to get out of it if I pronounce it correctly? You won't, but I will. You have not gotten me emotionally invested at all. I'm not emotionally invested in bailing you out of whatever your bet is. I don't think I really need... I mean, obviously, we're going to do this. I don't know how much, Master's Touch this needs. I might be able to fit, like, a little bit of... God, I've got 4 slots? I gotta have Master's Touch 3. I feel like I don't need it. I could probably put Crit Element 2 on there, as cope as that is, and like I know it's a lot of cope. I mean, Crit Element 1 makes sense. We've got 85 ice. That's a lot of ice. Let's try it with 2 Master's Touch. Something like that. Might work. God, Crit Element is just like so bad. It's just like so bad. Bubbles don't crit. But however, I mean, you see the combo I've been using. It hits a lot. It's gonna be a lot of element. I don't know if maybe it's like reduced element on those hits. Honestly, it probably is. Question is how many hits can I do before I run out? It might be nice just to go full Master's Touch, not even worry about the sharpness. I forget Sonars again? What do you think? Feels like it's enough. I mean, will something be dead by the time I'm done doing this to them? Probably. I hope so. Exhaust, I think, is best on Hunting Horn, but the issue is like, it's not a good status. Maybe it's best on, Switch Axe with Exhaust File. Just to get them to throw up more. I'm just dropping it. If it saves me from ever having to sharpen, it's worth it. Self-improvement buff element? I don't know. I don't think so. It's time for a training dummy. Dereliction looks good on Horn with health songs. If it has, like, an actual health regen song, I agree. But if it's just health regen, I feel like that's, like, not enough. You're not going to be able to heal up all the way. I'll tell you, the nicest part about this, don't have to sharpen before I just start hitting the monster. Love it. Love it so much. Oh my god. Just go in there and hit him. Would I replace Crit Element with? Got hit by the ads? Feels bad. It's Master's Touch. Moving so much. I want to go all out on your head. Julian Carterola. Oh, hold on, guys. I need to answer this phone call. Yeah, it was a bean delivery. It was about beans. That is correct. I mean, what else do you think it'd be about? Who would you say is more obnoxious in terms of like running away from you attacking them? Right, Roggy or Baggy? I feel like Baggy's worse. Yeah, Baggy's kind of a butthole. Those bubbles are hitting for 92 damage each. Yeah, you know, I'd love to say that light bowgun gameplay got better with normal being better, but it just feels like less explodey sticky a lot of the time. Really wasn't a lot of damage. Does this hunting horn just suck? No, the hunting horn doesn't suck. I suck. That's a lot of damage, right? I don't know. While he's here, maybe I can put this down. He is right on the bead now. When you're fighting something that doesn't get up often, you really feel the upkeep on that skill. When you're using it to like go through attacks and stuff, it's not that big of a deal. Silkbind Shockwave, yeah, it's a backflip. Shockwave does persist when you sheath, but it only lasts for 30 seconds. I haven't even listened to it cost, but this is the Aurora Can hunting horn. I don't know if that helps you at all. I want Elemental Hunting Horn to be good, I just don't know. I don't know if the amount of element this has can make up for the lack of raw on it. I don't think Power Prolonger works on any of the Silkbind moves. But I don't think I've tested it. Like, the next guess would be like Lunagoron. Lunagoron would be awesome, in a way, but I just feel like its ice doesn't really get there. It doesn't have attack up. Why is he running all the way there? Oh my god. Oh. Don't run. Don't run. I would need Master's Touch with a Lunagron Horn, but like, what would I fill the slots with? So stupid. Yeah, I already have crit boost 3. I've got max attack, max affinity, and max crit boost. And I've got 1 point of crit element. I mean, Agitator, I could try and fit in maybe Mail of Hailfire. Maybe just go for the Shigaro Helm again. I don't know. I do have a good talisman, yeah. Not hacked. I think it's hacked. Hold it live on stream. I should probably clip that part. I feel like I just gotta make it. You know what I mean? I feel like I just gotta make the other hunting horn. I mean, but like the ROM, this isn't even bad. It's 320. Lunagron's 320. It's not hacked, I say every time, because people ask if it's hacked. It's attack 3 with a level 2 and 1 point of resentment. Isn't Lunagron 320? I think it's 320 with purple. There's no way the purple is going to be worth it over the ice damage. There's like no way. It's got like double the ice damage. And this has 2 level 2 slots. What does Lunagron have? I don't think Lunagron doesn't even have elemental attack up. Barioth is a joke. It does have elemental attack up, but it's got like nearly a third of the element. Purple's good, but it's like, it's not really worth going out of your way for. This is like a joke as well. Damn. Why does the Luna sharpness gauge only go halfway? There's like sharpness extension, isn't there? Like, is it worth getting purple and cutting your ice in half? And you only get a level 1 rampage slot? No. I think that's it. That is it. I think this is the one you go for. But like the sharpness skills, like it's really not that big of a deal. I already have attack stuff. That's just the thing. Like, I already got it. All right, Lunagron, I could probably use different arms. Or maybe a different tacit. I thought Hunting Horn was a multiplayer weapon. Doesn't have to be. You may be whatever you want it to be. But here's the thing. This only has 2 level 1 slots. Aurora Canth has 2 level 2 slots. It's better. Alright, I'm going to go eat food. I'm hungry. You guys all have a pleasant evening. I'm going to make an Exoprimal video for tomorrow that only Noxella is going to watch. But we'll be back tomorrow. We're going to keep working on these elemental hunting horns probably, and then some other things. All right, I love you all. Have a good night. Goodbye. Oh, yeah, check out the YouTube. If you're not there, seriously, check out all these things. I almost typed dong. Oops. All right, I love you. Goodbye.